Hi, I'm Cairo, your Kristal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Kristal Pulse for Thursday, March 12, 2026. Your daily market intelligence simplified. Markets showed indecision Wednesday as multiple crosscurrents collided. The S&P 500 slipped just 0.08%, while the Nasdaq edged up 0.03% and the Dow fell 0.61%. The headline story was oil's dramatic surge, up 5% as geopolitical tensions flared near the Strait of Hormuz, pushing WTI to $87.25 per barrel despite record emergency stockpile releases. Meanwhile, February's inflation data met expectations at 2.4% annually, but underlying components ran hotter, pushing the first Fed rate cut further out to December. Now let's spotlight this week's top movers. Oracle surged 9% after crushing earnings expectations, with cloud infrastructure revenue soaring 81% and management raising full-year guidance. The real star was Nebius Group, jumping 16% on Nvidia's $2 billion investment to scale AI cloud infrastructure, a partnership potentially worth $50 billion in revenue by 2030. This mega deal created a ripple effect across AI infrastructure plays, with IREN climbing 9.6%, CRWV up 8%, and Wolf gaining 6%, validating the broader neo-cloud investment thesis. Let's look at today's chart, which reveals a critical divergence shaping Fed policy. While Wednesday's CPI hit expectations at 2.5% core, the components feeding into the Fed's preferred metric, core PCE, are running significantly hotter. Analysts now expect a 0.4% monthly reading Friday. This unusual gap between the two inflation gauges explains why markets have pushed back expectations for the first full rate cut to December, despite seemingly tame headline numbers. For investors, this means volatility may persist as the Fed navigates these conflicting signals in the months ahead. Looking ahead, all eyes turn to Thursday, March 12th. Adobe reports earnings after the close, a key read on enterprise software and AI monetization. The U.S. Treasury auctions $22 billion in 30-year bonds, with demand closely watched given recent auction weakness. We'll also see weekly jobless claims, housing starts, and the Atlanta Fed GDP estimate. Next week, Micron earnings will spotlight semiconductor trends with memory pricing in focus. The Strait of Hormuz remains the biggest market variable as geopolitical tensions persist. Thank you for listening to this update. Reach out to your Kristal advisor for further information or any queries.